Hi Taurus, I just wanted to welcome you back to my channel and let you know that I am doing your weekly reading today for the week of January 22nd through the 29th. I am definitely going to try to get all of your weeklies done here, but at the very least, I do have a monthly reading for everyone. I am moving into Aquarius season, so I wanted to hurry up and finish the weeklies so that I can do our February readings. So definitely we have a few readings coming along. So this is a general reading. If it's not resonating with you, maybe check your other signs because I do have them all below. And maybe your sun, moon, or rising sign is where your message is at, okay? I hope that I can deliver a really good message for you. And I ask that our archangels, guardian angels, and spirit guides come in, protect us, and help me deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. The cards definitely are jumping out of my hands, so I definitely feel like Taurus needed a message today. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, if you guys don't know, talks about messages coming through, like a lot of messages all at once. So it doesn't surprise me, like the cards really wanted to say it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of the cards, and then we'll walk through and talk about what is on the table, okay? Okay, so we have Eight of Wands, the Star card, which is Aquarius energy. Eight of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then you also have the Eight of Swords, which is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Also, Seven of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You have the Four of Coins, Seven of Swords, both in reverse. Then you have the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which is also air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And then you have Five of Wands, fire energy, and Five of Swords. So a lot of swords, a lot of wands, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Coins in reverse. So let's see. Queen of Coins, it could be your energy. This is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we'll check in on these cards and I will pull some clarifiers for you and see what it is that the message is here for you. So you definitely have some communication coming in. Eight of Wands talks about some people might be texting you, emailing you. You might be getting a lot of phone calls and even letters if people even do that nowadays. But this usually it can speak of just a lot of messages coming in all at once. Maybe these are messages of opportunities for work. Maybe this is love messages. Okay, this also they are known as Cupid's arrows. So you could definitely be very popular right now, and people are trying to get a hold of you and trying to get your attention. So it's a good opening to the reading because it shows that you're in high demand. And then after that, you have the Star card, which talks about a wish come true, wish fulfillment. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Actually, this is mainly Aquarius energy. But if you're dealing with an Aquarius and this person is someone that you're dealing with romantically, it's a really good indication that this is a good match for you, and it's going to bring you a lot of healing. The Star card talks about healing, so maybe you've gone through something that was difficult, and this person is going to come in to offer you some healing. Or maybe you're waiting for someone to come in to this situation to offer you some healing, because you also have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords, it talks about an energy of feeling trapped and feeling very closed into a situation that's a little bit very like an imprisoning type of energy. But this is more of a mental prison rather than a physical prison. Like you can literally walk away from this energy and you'd be fine. So if you do have the Eight of Swords, you're kind of blocking yourself. Like you're imagining something that is holding you back, but it's really not an actual obstacle. So this is a good indication that it's time to get out of your head and stop thinking about something and stop thinking that you can't get out of it, and just cut yourself out of that situation. Because the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like a mental block, mental prison, and it's not a real obstacle, not a real imprisonment. So this situation that you're in, that it's difficult. If you're in a difficult situation, whether it's a job or a love situation, you're really pretty much free to walk away and make your own, carve your own way. Okay. And the swords are very clear on giving you the most honest and most truthful path for yourself. And I say that too because the Seven of Swords in reverse is there. When you see the Seven of Swords, usually it talks about deceptive behavior, but in the reverse, it means that this is no longer taking place. So you're no longer in this deceptive behavior, or the people around you are not. And you're ready to walk away and let go of something that wasn't serving you. Four of Coins is earth energy. It's also Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So being that it's in reverse, it means that you're willing to let go and whatever you were holding on to that was not for your highest good. So if you're in this energy in the upright, Four of Coins is holding on tightly, kind of like the miser of the deck. And in the reverse, it shows that you're ready to move along. Like you're ready to let go of whatever wasn't serving you. And you have the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords also is like the Page of Swords, and he comes in to clear out anything that's no good. And this guy comes in to give you a message like quickly. He's coming in to like change your life. He or she, it doesn't have to be a man. But this person is going to come in to bring you a message, a very clear message, and it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be like in and out, like you didn't even expect it. They just jumped in here and said, "I love you," or like, let's start a business together, or let's go and run off and elope because I'm in love with you, or something like that. Something like that's quick, like let's go get married today and this afternoon. That kind of a fast energy that is just going to come in, and you're going to get caught off guard, and you're going to get caught kind of like by surprise. You're just going to be caught off guard. And then you have the Five of Wands, but this Five of Wands talks about arguments and fights and a little bit of that deceptive, everybody gossiping kind of energy. So I don't know if you will run off and elope somewhere and then people start talking about it. I mean, it could be, but it also can just be that, there's a lot of different emotions happening here, and you're kind of stuck in the middle of all of this fighting. Okay. And then you have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords talks about an ending to it. Like you're an abrupt ending to conflict. So if this was happening, and if this gossiping and all this stuff was happening in your life, you put a stop to it with the Five of Swords. You're like, I'm done with this fighting, but it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna allow it to move forward. You're not gonna fight, but you're gonna put a stop to it. You're going to put an end and a period to that sentence of this fight or this gossip or whatever energy is around you that's kind of like, negative energy, just negative BS. And that's like, trying to bring you down and trying to knock you down. And you're just like, nope, that's not going to happen. Let's just put a stop to this right now. Under the Queen of Coins, you have the Six of Coins. And the Queen of Coins in reverse, you have the Six of Coins. So there might be a situation where you receive some money that's going to put things more into balance in your life. Because right now, the Queen of Coins in reverse is you're not really in your element. You're kind of maybe going through a little bit of financial difficulty, and you're not feeling yourself. You're not feeling in your highest power. You're kind of feeling a little bit negative, a little bit like I don't want to say anything bad, but like maybe you're feeling like a little bit defeated. So you're kind of in a place where you're like, woe is me. Like, why is this happening to me? Why isn't it working for me? And etc. But the Six of Coins shows that you do have a blessing that's coming your way. And this blessing is going to put things in balance. It's going to put things into perspective where things weren't working. And you're going to say, you know what? I thank goodness for this gift, for this, you know, a little down, you know, windfall of money, or a payoff or of a lawsuit, or a payout of I don't know, getting your taxes, and then you can just say, okay, I'm going to put things into balance in my life. I'm going to go off on vacation and kind of recharge and regroup. So this is a really good energy to see after you see yourself in a very like negative space. So don't let yourself stay in this Queen of Coins in reverse energy, because it's really easy as Earth to just get like super down and super depressed and super negative in a way, like not being able to see the good that's around you. But it is coming towards you. You are going to have this good, so no worries. And like under that, you have the Ace of Cups. So whether you're missing love or money, both of them are coming. Both of them are coming to you, Taurus. So this is a really good indication that, yeah, you might be in a little bit of a funk right now, but all that is coming to a close. You have good things coming your way, okay? So stay in the positive. Stay, you know, really good energy coming your way. I mean, and you do have the Ten of Wands, which is a completion of struggles. Ten of Wands is under the Ace of Cups. So the Ten of Wands is just an ending. It's an ending of a cycle of, you know, moving away from something that's not, you know, that's not good for you. And then there was a King of Cups at the bottom of it. So you do have love coming, you do have money coming, and things are looking like there might be going in their way up. You do also have the Star. So remember, things that, you know, were not working, that might have been a little bit harsh, whether this was, you know, negative, deceptive people in your life, or feeling trapped, or maybe even was, you know, health issues that you were dealing with. All of that is going to stop, and you're going to get a little bit of that healing that you need. Maybe, you know, all these messages are, you know, what your doctor's telling you, like, yeah, your test came out good, you're fine now. Or, you know, getting a message from someone that you were expecting to hear from, that's going to really put you in a really good headspace. And you're going to be able to either collaborate with someone and have some good money come in, or just find that love that's going to put things into balance for you. Okay. So let's clarify this Eight of Wands for Taurus, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Taurus. Okay. You got the Queen of Pentacles again in reverse. So definitely need to think about why you're letting, or not letting, because obviously we don't let things just be negative, but what's making you be in this headspace, and what can you do to get out of this headspace. Okay, so clarify Queen of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Whoa. You have the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone that's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And or maybe this is your energy now, and you're needing to like basically like put your foot down and be clear about what you will allow and will not allow in your life, so you can have your Queen of Coins back in the upright. Okay, this is you. This is your energy, Taurus. But maybe you need to be a little bit more clear on what you will allow and will not allow in your life. Because Queen of Swords, she speaks very bluntly, very abruptly, but very clear too. So she's not going to joke around, and she's not going to mince words. She's going to tell you straight up like what she needs in her life. So maybe all of these messages are just people trying to pull at you, and you're feeling a little bit out of your element and not balanced. So you need to speak up and just maybe say no. Maybe say no to certain things. Whoa, that jumped. Okay, so I'm going to put these back because I wasn't calling anything. But I'm going to ask for the Star. Can you please clarify? My goodness, these cards are just... You got the Eight of Wands again and the Knight of Cups. I'm putting them back. Putting them back for now. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Oh, boy. I'm going to put that back. I want to clarify the Star card. Okay. You guys got the Five of Wands again in reverse. So this is going to stop. All of that gossip and all of that negative energy, that's coming to a close. So after you speak your truth, you're going to very much demand that people respect you, and they're going to stop talking about you. And it's going to basically heal whatever negative energy you're in right now that's putting you not in your highest good, not in your highest energy. Okay. So Clarify the star. Oh my goodness. Clarify the star card, please, for Taurus. Okay, you got a bunch of cards here. So King of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So a lot of cups, a lot of emotion. So all of this conflict caused a lot of emotions. King of Cups in reverse is very emotional. Nine of Cups in reverse is not getting your wish fulfillment. And Five of Cups in reverse, feeling very depressed, feeling very sad, and just kind of focusing more on the stuff that's gone wrong rather than what's right. But with the Star card, you know, this is going to show you that you're going to heal all of these negative energies. It's going to stop because these are all in reverse. So now you have to flip this upside down, and then just say, you know what, I'm not going to look at that. I'm going to look behind me at the Two of Cups back here, which is love and partnership and the happily ever after that you're looking for. Okay. Eight of Swords, please. Clarify Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, you have coins, you have Two of Coins, and you have the Six of Coins in reverse. So you might be feeling like you're not having balance in your life. Like the eight, you know, Two of Pentacles, excuse me, in reverse is basically when you're not feeling like you're not juggling anymore. You're not feeling like there's two choices anymore, because the Two of Coins, it's like you're juggling two things. You're kind of in balance and you're not really sure what to do. But in the reverse, you're kind of clear about what you want in your life. You're very clear about it, and you're very clear that you're not going to want this imbalance anymore. And this is what this Eight of Swords was telling you, to get out of this mental prison, because it's not real. It's not really there anymore. I mean, you might have had to cut things out and be very clear and specific on what you will allow in your life, but you do have balance coming to you. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse, please? Hierophant and the Six of Cups. So the Hierophant speaks about, you know, marriage and very, very serious unions, very like committed unions, but it can also mean being in a place where spiritually you're learning a little bit more about your spirituality. But being that it is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and this is the Six of Cups, it talks about past life relationships or a past lover, or maybe you're dealing with issues with your children, and you are, you know, in this place where you're maybe you're in a marriage because of children, or you're in a situation where there's so many messages coming in that I'm like, my head's spinning, and so I apologize if I'm not being very clear. But this Hierophant speaks of marriage, and you could have been in a marriage where there was some deception and maybe some cheating, but you feel a little bit stuck. This Eight of Swords energy, you feel stuck because maybe you have children with this person and you feel like you can't move away from them. So I'm going to clarify that Six of Cups. Please clarify the Six of Cups for Taurus. Okay. Seven of Coins. Yeah, so you don't want to work at this anymore. So this situation that was causing you to feel like you're entrapped, that you were in this energy of I can't get out of this, you no longer want to put an energy into it. And although you have children and maybe it is a marriage, you're kind of like ready to just move along from it because you weren't getting anything fruitful. You know, this is a person that's looking at his seeds that he's planted, and he's waiting to get, you know, the reward. But in the Seven of Coins in reverse, this is also Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This in reverse talks about, you know, you no longer seeing this as a fruitful situation. You no longer see this as something that you want to keep, you know, planting seeds in, because it's not giving you a good harvest. Okay. Please clarify the Four of Coins for Taurus. Four of Coins. Please clarify. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So this talks about being single. This talks about being in a place where you're good financially after you take a step away from something that wasn't serving you. You're independent and you're finding your strength and you're finding your power again. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is someone that's super independent, super self-reliant. They don't need anybody to survive, and they come into really good money. They're good financially and they're good mentally, and they're just living a carefree life. The Nine of Pentacles is a really, really good energy to see after you see an Eight of Swords and all of these other negative cards that came out for you. Nine of Pentacles is a really good card, and this is also earth energy, so this is for you. You're letting go of whatever wasn't serving you, and you're moving towards you having your ultimate happiness. And maybe your ultimate happiness is you being by yourself and for a little while and enjoying your money, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and enjoying the good life for a while because you've had to deal with a lot of heavy energy. So please clarify the Knave of Swords for Taurus. Clarify the Knave of Swords for Taurus. Whoa. Okay, that's too many. I'm going to take this one that jumped out here. But when you see the Two of Wands, you're waiting for your ships to come in. So this person might be bringing you a message that maybe you can travel across the sea. You know, you're waiting for your ships to come in. So maybe you're going to travel to out of town. You're going to travel to another part of the world and maybe start anew, or maybe there's a job in another country, another state for you, or maybe there's just, you know, you're moving away from where you're at to another home. The Two of Wands is just basically making a decision on moving towards your better life, because look at him holding the world in his hand, and he's got this wand and he's grabbing it, making a choice between this one and that one. And this one is, if you can see that, it's just the wands are very phallic, so you could be dealing with two men or two relationships. It doesn't have to be male, but two relationships, and you're picking one because it's going to be the best one. It's going to give you the world. And the Two of Wands also talks about moving forward in a very sure way. Like, I have made, this is the decision, this is where my passion is going to be, this is where I'm going to see the best life possible, and I'm going to go towards that. So you're waiting for it to come to you. So it's a little bit of waiting, but it's definitely, you could see it, it's right there. I like that card for you. And I like that you got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles and Two of Wands. Come on. This is the 11 card. So it's a wish fulfillment. It's a doorway to a new life. You're definitely going towards a path of, you know, a better way of living, something that maybe you had never imagined was possible for you, because you see he's holding the world. This is going to be different culture or a different perspective, or maybe it's a person that's of a different culture that's going to give you a different perspective on life, but it's definitely a new way of life, something that you have never had and that you've never been used to. Please clarify the Five of Wands for Taurus. Okay, Five of Wands. So all of this gossip and all of this arguing is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So the Eight of Pentacles talks about, this is also earth energy, so your energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, talks about working. So you see he's like working on his pentacles. He's working on getting his money. So you're focused. You're very money focused right now, which is really good, because that's going to give you ultimately your independence. You're focused on your money right now, and you're focused on your happiness, because the Ten of Cups, it talks about getting, you know, that ultimate happiness. Look at how carefree these people are. They're just so happy. And the Ten of Cups is basically all your cups are full of, you know, unconditional love, a good job, good family, good friends, community. You know, you have a passion, you have, you know, hobbies, your work is fulfilling, your everything is very much, your kids are happy, everybody's happy, your husband, wife, everybody's happy. The Ten of Cups is basically the ultimate happiness. It's a really good card to see because you've worked for it. You're putting in the work for it. And so don't give up, and don't let yourself be dragged down by negative people and negative talk from others that want to pull you down. You know, people see somebody doing good and then they want to pull them down. It's like that crab in a bucket effect. So don't let them be crabs in a bucket, and don't let anybody pull you down, because you have so many blessings coming your way, so many good things that are going to come and manifest themselves for you, because you have put in a lot of work. Okay, and the universe is saying, we're going to bless you, Taurus. We're going to bless you because you have put in so much work. You have worked at things that didn't work, and you didn't give up. You stayed for, you know, forging forward. You stayed positive in that sense, where you were like, knew that you had to, you know, want for more and work at it to get it. So the universe is like, here you are. This is your reward. Clarify Five of Swords, please, for Taurus. Five of Swords. Whoa, whoa. There he is again, the Knight of Swords. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords because we had him earlier. So, he's going to bring you a message of love, a message of a new job, and a message of a new position. You get Judgment. So this this Knight of Swords is bringing a message that you're finally getting what you have longed for, a new beginning. Judgment is basically a resurrecting of something that wasn't working, or you getting like your karmic justice of, you know, getting what finally you have earned. And that shows here with the Ten of Cups that you're definitely going to have your judgment. You're going to have that new beginning with something, and maybe this other stuff is a cycle that needed to end so that you can have this new rebirth and beginning, a new beginning. Clarify the Queen of Coins, please, for Taurus. Queen of Coins in reverse for Taurus. Clarify it. Can you please clarify the Queen of Coins for Taurus? Okay, I guess there's no message there. One more time, please clarify. Okay, let me see. Am I cutting the energy on that one because I put this on night? Please clarify Queen of Coins for Taurus. I don't think there's a message for that card, because when they all fall like that, it's like, nope, no more. One more time, please. Can you please clarify the Queen of Coins for Taurus? Four of Swords. So the Queen of Coins in reverse is just basically, because you got it twice, this is just reminding you to take a rest. To really take a rest and see what it is that, be honest with yourself. You know, be very honest and very cutthroat what you want for yourself, because this is a time for you to reflect and kind of see how you want to move forward with this. But you do have so many things that are good coming to you. You have happiness coming. You have stability and financial gain. You have judgment. Okay, you're moving away from things that are not working for you. You have people that want to be here to be with you and offer you a balance, you know, in love and happiness in life. All these things that are, you know, you have a wish fulfillment with the Aquarius card there. You have the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of good messages coming your way. And so I just want you to keep in mind, if you have to rest to kind of like, you know, refuel and kind of get your energy back, because you've gone through so much hard stuff. Maybe you were dealing with, you know, health issues and you have to recoup. So all of that is going to be an indication for you to take a step back, rest, reflect on what it is that you want. Be very clear. Be very clear. Queen of Swords, be very clear. If you have to say no, say no. If you have to say yes, say yes. Because saying yes also can open up those doors. You had the, you know, the Two of Wands, the 11 card, that door opening up for you to bring you positive changes in your life, you know, to bring you a world that you are not used to because you've never seen it before. This is going to be a whole new situation for you, a whole new world. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. I'm going to pull a Romance Angel and Kipper cards. See what the Romance Angel cards have to say for you. So that was a really good reading, Taurus. I really liked it. because even though there was some heavy energy in it, it definitely brings clarity to you that you're definitely going to have really good things coming your way. Stay positive. Do not allow any negativity, whether it's from other people or from your own self, from your own mind. With the Eight of Swords that you had, don't allow that negativity to like seep through your life, because there's blessings that are like, they're queued up for you, you know? So you don't want to push them away by allowing any kind of negativity. Like if people want to come to you and start to gossip with you about somebody, just stop them right there. That's what the Queen of Swords says. Just, she has her hand up and she's like, nope, I will not partake on that. Because you understand that every time you have an exchange with someone where you're talking badly about other people, it doesn't give you absolutely anything. You don't get anything from that. What happens is you're creating negative karma. So if good things are on the way for you, you're kind of pushing it back in the line. And they're like, oh no, now you got to deal with this karma that you just created for yourself. So don't do that to yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, because we are all human beings. And when sometimes they come with a very innocent conversation, and that innocent conversation turns into gossip, and it doesn't need to be a part of your life. So just a word of caution with the Five of Wands. It can mean a lot of people wanting to come gossip with you or ask you or gossip about you. Just don't go into it. If they want to gossip about you, let them gossip about you. Focus your energy on you. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's very like focusing on your own growth and your own self, your growth. Okay, just on your growth. So let me see what we have for you. New love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then you also got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then you have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you. It's so funny how I was just saying that about stay positive and don't let any negative thinking or talking or anything surround you. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And finally, make the effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Okay, so I just wanted to pull those cards for you guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to the Kipper. And I'm going to pull 3 Kipper cards for you. And that will be the Oracle cards that you get for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. I really appreciate you guys. I really would love if you guys would just click subscribe and then just share my channel with you guys. If you got any good messages from me, or if I can be of any kind of service to you, because my goal here is to try to give messages that will be helpful to you guys. Okay, so I really appreciate you. And Taurus, I want to pull 3 cards for you and see where we're at with you for the week of January 22nd through the 29th. New love, chemistry, express your love, romantic feelings, stay optimistic about your love life, and make the effort. That's really, really good. It's really, really good. Listen, if you start feeling a new connection and people want to talk bad about it, don't let them get into your headspace. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. And people might start talking about it because they're jealous. Just plain and simple, they might be just jealous because you have this new love coming in. Okay, but don't let whatever negativity might be around you keep you from expressing the love to that person. Okay, your romantic feelings are worth exploring. So that means that it doesn't matter what anybody has to say about it. This is yours and yours alone, and you have the right to go ahead and make that effort. Okay, make that effort to make it, to take a risk. Take a risk into making this happen, because you do have a very strong attraction and chemistry with this person. Please give me 3 cards for Taurus. Oh, wow. 3 cards for Taurus? Whoa. Okay, so you got 4. You have 4. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so you have distant horizons, which is kind of like the 2 of Wands that was saying about you traveling and going places. And then you have courthouse, which also came out in your other reading and talked about maybe a divorce or an ending to something, maybe a you know, a lawsuit or something. But there is definitely going to be change. And the fact that you have new love, courthouse, change, you know, distant horizons, it could just mean that you're starting a new relationship, that, you know, you're going to move, you know, to a different country. And you're going to experience a different, you know, a change in culture or a change in lifestyle. This courthouse could mean that you're definitely moving towards receiving a good judgment, maybe a divorce settlement or a judgment on a court case, because then you also have gift. And the gift can also mean an engagement ring. This can also mean that this new love, after you guys go through the little bit of challenges that you might have to face while you're, you know, navigating this change, they end up deciding that they want to be with you and give you a ring and say, will you marry me? Okay, so this is really, really good energy for you, Taurus. I hope that it's helpful. If it resonated with you, I'm really, really happy. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It just wasn't your message this time around. I hope that you guys come back and visit my channel. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button, okay? Thank you so much. See you next time.